And the flight of that ball, it was up and around.
40 love.
Such was the work that he had on it. Nice return.
40-15.
Phenomenal hitting from both players, actually.
Both players will now receive an additional challenge.
So tiebreak, first to 7. Got to be 2 points clear. And the winner of this tiebreak wins the match and has a place in the semi-final of the Artois Championships this year. 5 times in 2007. Last year, Karlovic didn't lose his serve but lost the match. I wonder if it's going to be another of those occasions for him today. We'll see. 0-0.
1-0. Karlovic.
The first tiebreak was won by Karlovic on one error, one double fault from his opponent Nadal. Moments of inspiration from Nadal brought him the second one. A couple of good returns. And now here we are.
One all. Two, 1, Nadal.
It is amazing the amount of risk Nadal takes on that forehand when he gets so far out of position on the court. Clay, you know, it's not as risky because it's a slower surface. He can get back into position, but on grass, it's a lot risky, much more of a risky proposition. But he gambles on it because he knows the forehand is so good and so accurate that he can get his opponent in bad positions.
2 all.
The extraordinary total of 35 aces from Ivo Karlovic in this match. I mean, to ace Nadal 35 times normally takes an entire season. It's been superb serving. High percentage of serves too. First serves in. 84% of first serves in this set.
Makeable volley there missed by Karlovic.
Very fine play from Karlovic. He made room, gambled on his forehand.
Well, it's especially when you're a right-hander on the left court and you run round a right-hander, returning, and you gamble on a left-hander serve because the ball is swerving away from you, and he took the gamble and got right in the tram lines there to belt that forehand.
That's Mrs. Karlovic there. watching on. The mini break of serve recovered in this tie break by her husband with that big reverse forehand. He's a very fine match player, Karlovic. You don't get to 22 in the world rankings without knowing what you're doing. Even Stevens here.
From Karlovic to try and get in as soon as he could in this rally, but he went the wrong way with the cross court, opened up the angle.
Passing shot played under pressure. If he had missed that, he would have been in real trouble, because Karlovic will serve the next 2 points.
Nadal.
Shortened his backswing on that forehand. Really short backswing. Just used the pace, fed off the pace of the Karlovic serve.
For Nadal.
It's as much the willpower as the topspin with Nadal. He's a force of nature at the other end of the court. And after 2 hours and 23 minutes of pretty intense one-on-one competition here against Ivo Karlovic, he has 2 match points. This one on his serve. The top seed is through to the semi-final of the Artois Championships. It wasn't easy. It took 3 tiebreakers to decide the difference between these 2 players. Nadal won 2 of them, and the top seed is alive.
Appreciation, please, Esther Leatherman, for Ivo Karlovic and Rafa Nadal.
Pretty intense tiebreaker between these 2 players. The third set tiebreak, and the news just being delivered to the court here. And all the spectators, the 7,000 people who will have been expecting to have seen Andrew Murray play next. Well, the news is just getting to them that Andrew Murray has pulled out with that bad thumb, which is too bad for the crowd. They don't know whether to sort of boo out of disappointment or applaud a tremendous effort from Rafael Nadal. It would have been so easy for Nadal to come here after winning his 4th successive French Open and just put in, a good effort. But he's not like that. He's 100%. We've seen his commitment to this Artois Championships during the course of the tournament. 3 sets versus Nishikori in the previous round, and 3 sets again here. And this was the winning moment. Really happy to win that match. Karlovic is a tricky opponent. 6'10" of Croatians serving bullets at you. So that was a very nice match to get under his belt. And what a semi-final in prospect. It'll be Nadal versus Roddick. Let's get Rafa's views now with Mark Pecci.
Rafa, congratulations. What a match.
Thank you very much. Yes, amazing match, against Karlovic. Especially, well, in every surprise, but especially in fast surprises like Graz always is a very, very tough match. Today, I think I played very well, especially the second and the third set. Well, the forehand feeling the ball much better than the day before. So I'm especially very happy for being my first semi-finals here in Queens.
And does he have the best serve in the world?
Maybe.
In the semi-finals, you play Andy Roddick. It doesn't get any easier. The defending champion here.
Always difficult. No, another big server. So just go on court, try my best, and wait.
Is this the best you felt on grass going into Wimbledon?
Well, this is my best result before Wimbledon, no? So it's my first semi-finals in one tournament previous, the Wimbledon. So right now this tournament is very, very important, and for me it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much, all the people, for supporting me every day. No?
And I think the people here would like to thank you again for what was a wonderful performance.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Yes, another warm round of applause for Rafa. They really appreciated what a battle he went through there. Coming through 7-6 in the final set to play Andy Roddick in the semi-final. As he said, another big server on court tomorrow. But the news here is that Andy Murray has been forced to withdraw because of the injuries he sustained in his match yesterday. So, Leighton Hewitt against Novak Djokovic coming up shortly on centre court. But Andy and John have made you right there.
Just getting some coffee off my new white shirt.
Oh, okay. For anybody who's just joining us, John managed to tip Andrew's coffee all over the commentary box. With the excitement of the match, was it, John?
I just couldn't take it. But I got most of it. I got it all over here. You've got a little, but I'll pay for your dry cleaning.
Thank you very much.
Probably didn't feel it on your full
The titanium, no, that was fine.
Anyway, before we talk about Andy Murray, let's just look back to this match and how difficult must it be to face Ivo Karlovic?
Well, I mean, Andy and I were obviously talking a lot about it, that the concentration, the focus you've got to have, because it's ace after ace after ace, and you've got to just wait until you get one chance and then take it. And the frustration was that with Rafa, that he can't play the sort of tennis that Rafa likes to play, which is create rallies, because there are none. And so, but to hang in there the way he did and play those last 2 tiebreakers, fabulous performance.
Rather than being insulted by the lack of tennis that you feel is coming down the other end, he stays in control.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the difference. He just waits. He could have waited another 2 or 3 hours just for a half chance. He's a competitor.
And also, when you see, towards the end, it just shows, as you say, he plays those big points so well, doesn't he?
He does, and he loves the challenge. As Andy said, he doesn't care what the player comes up against him. He's ready, and obviously Karlovic is someone that no one likes to play on grass. But he enjoyed the challenge. You could see he was just relishing it the whole time. There wasn't one moment when you were thinking, he wants to get out of here. He wanted to win this match desperately, and sure enough, he did. And
I've got to say, the reaction at the end, I mean, the crowd are really beginning to warm to him now, aren't they? I think they appreciated everything he did at Wimbledon, but here they're really taking to
Well, I mean, how do you convey to people who are just watching on a TV screen just the... it's a charisma that he has, which is different from everybody else. I mean, Federer sort of, is a panther around the place and is very smooth. And you've got Djokovic, that we don't know so well yet, but I think we'll get to. And then you've got this sort of animal presence that is Rafael Nadal. It's quite something to see.
We'll talk more in a moment, but the players are ready for our